as already stated from my colleague, we are about 130 years, even more years old. So we already decided a few years ago to get together the different plants to be more efficient, to be more lean. So all our products we are producing right now are produced in Holland, in Deventer, at one location. We strive for doing good things. That means by heart, a well-rested world is a better world. Auping has, in fact, three main pillars, and one of them is closing the loop. I guess I do not have to explain it into detail. So what does this mean? Respect for climate is the second pillar, that we only want to use materials which can be either reused or can be recycled on a logical way. And at the end, you have people and culture, which is also a big part of Auping, what we are standing for, to ensure that we are not just only doing the right things in terms of materials and the products we are producing, but to take care for our people who are working for us. Just to express some of the things we already did in the past, in 2011, Auping, as one of the biggest mattress producer in Holland, started with the introduction of a take-back system. That means that we offer since 2011 to the end consumer to get back the end-of-life cycle mattress, because they for sure would like to get rid of the mattress, and we want to take care that the material did not end into landfill or get burned. In 2012, this is pretty cool, I think, we introduced the very first cradle-to-cradle certified bed, which is made of materials which are 100% recyclable. Just to express, not just only some examples which are product related, but also the production side is very lean, is very green and efficient, of course. So I would like to show some pictures, images of our sustainable production site. These are just some nice images, examples of the essential bed, which is made of aluminium and is foreseen with a powder coating. And even after the powder coating takes place, we reuse the powder coating, which was not stitched to the aluminium. In the middle, you see our mesh base, and that's literally how it started with Auping 130 years ago, that we developed a mesh base, a spiral base for a bed, which is very durable and lasts for minimum 30 years. So this is also only sort of an approach to do sustainable things. The Aronde bed in Holland, everybody knows it. It's pretty favorite because of its design. We introduced in 1973. And we are, I guess, one of the first producers who offered or offer since 2017 to refurbish an existing furniture instead of throwing it away and use new materials. That's such a pity. And I guess we produced sort of millions of these beds. So you could even make the statement that in every street in Holland, there's at least one Aronde bed. 2018 was a big bang within the bedding industry in Europe because we introduced the very first circular mattress. We piloted it sort of within the B2B market, not immediately for the end consumer market, just to understand what happens in the market when you introduce a product which is where you use different components, different materials instead of the common ones, like foam, like latex. 2018, we won the Circular Business Award because we ticked all boxes with this approach, with this product, when it comes to the challenges to go circular. Why? Because we do not only produce a mattress and introduce it, launch it at the market with materials which are circular, but we also want to take care that mattress goes back at the end of the first, second, or third life cycle. 2019, also sort of a pilot, we introduced the Betsy mattress, which is sort of a sleep as a service experience, because most of the people not own this mattress, but lease the mattress. So instead of only offering a product with a specific price, we offered to lease the product to ensure that at the end of the life cycle, the mattress gets back. Very fruitful to understand the habit or the change also in the mindset of the end consumer. So with this, doing this, we in fact got an additional, target group within the other tools we already had. I already expressed how lean, sustainable our production site is. In 2019, we placed about 3,000 solar panels on the roof to become even more efficient. This is not the only or the first step. In the past, we already used or introduced a heating system which comes from down the earth, Erdwärme, Entschuldigung. And we even use, since quite a while, grey water to flush the toilets. And lots of other things I could tell you, but in terms of time, I guess we want to go to the other aspects. Would you like to? Our aim, our vision at this moment, and I guess it becomes only better, is that in 2020, we want to become sort of the new circular standard within the mattress industry. I will express and explain it later to you. 2020, roundabout, we aim to have all materials, all components suitable for circular economy. This will have a huge impact also in the relationships with our suppliers. 2030, we want to have a positive impact on our climate to bring not just only rest to the planet, but also to the people. Okay, so now I take it over again. I already prepared a full focus in the story about our best practice product, which hit the market beginning of the year during the total lockdown of COVID-19. I would like to show you a short video presentation about the sustainable dreams from the perspective of the end consumer, and I hope it works.
Duurzaam voor mij betekent je steentje bijdragen aan de wereld.
Ik denk bewust omgaan met de materialen die we hebben.
Als je kijkt
kijkt naar de impact van datgene wat je doet, dat je dan echt rekening houdt met de aarde.
Een soort gevoel bij spullen die een verhaal hebben en niet spullen die je voor 1 keer gebruikt en dan meteen weer kan weggooien.
Ik liep hier op de duurzame woonbeurs tegen deze nieuwe Auping matrassen aan en dat spreekt mij heel erg aan. Ik droom van een wereld waarin iedereen gelijk is, mannen, vrouwen, mensen met verschillende achtergronden. Er niet zoveel verschil is tussen rijk en arm en we allemaal evenveel waard zijn.
Dat wij als mensen door middel van innovatieve technologie weer in evenwicht komen met het milieu.
Dat er veel meer spullen gewoon worden hergebruikt en dat het gewoon niet allemaal wordt weggegooid. En zoals hier dat er gewoon allemaal, dat het veel meer opkomt. Meer lokaal, met respect voor mens, milieu en dier.
Develop our economies and develop our industries in a way that we don't destroy our environment.
Dat wij de grootste verfpoederproducent worden van Europa. Het liefst van de wereld. En niet op zakken te vullen, maar wel op de wereld te laten zien dat het anders kan.
Dat het heel logisch is om niet de aarde leeg te trekken en daar dingen van te maken die je vervolgens op de brandstapel gooit.
Wij gaan het voorbeeld geven. En dat doe je niet liggend luierend vanavond op bed. Maar het is wel heel lekker.
So it's not just only introducing nice, comfortable products like a mattress, but it's also, social responsibility. And we are happy to see that also the awareness from the end consumer is raising about all these aspects. So since we are a mattress producer, our full focus, of course, is in finding solutions within this industry to do it better, to do it different in comparison with all the other ones. When you see all these images, maybe looks familiar. Most of the images are, like you see in the center, from Amsterdam. But I know from Germany, because I'm German, you have the Sperrmüll, and lots of sometimes very old mattresses are just thrown away, put on the street, and at the end, you can't do anything with it. And that's such a waste of material. So I guess you all already got it, that this is not the way we have to produce future products. Let me express again with the video presentation what we are aiming for as Auping, as company.
1.5 million mattresses are discarded every year in the Netherlands alone. To put it into perspective, that's 1,000 times the Eiffel Tower if you pile them all up. When you take a look at Europe, there are over 40 million mattresses discarded every year. If you put all these mattresses end to end, you could circle the Earth twice. Most mattresses are burned in waste incinerators. This is because most mattresses are made from many different materials glued together, mostly foam, and foam is difficult to recycle. But even the waste processors are not happy with this system because the foam mattresses burn at extremely high temperatures that cause damage to the incinerators, so they even refuse to burn them. There are solutions to stop the massive burning of mattresses, namely chemical recycling, where the polymers are reduced to its original monomers and remade into new plastics. And pyrolysis, a technique to turn waste into fuel. These solutions are better than the current process of incineration, but they destroy most of the value of a mattress. We have created an innovative solution to solve these problems, presenting the 100% circular mattress, perfect for the circular economy. The mattress consists of only 2 materials, steel and polyester. We use these materials to make innovative mattresses which emit virtually no VOCs, and they sleep great. We really want the mattress back, so we'll pick it up after its life cycle. We will take the mattress apart by deactivating the circular adhesive. We will refurbish and reuse what is possible and separate the rest of the polyester and steel. We use the steel to make new pocket springs, and we turn the polyester into granulate, and turn this granulate into new yarn. We turn a mattress into a mattress again, and reclaim a big part of the value. This is fully circular. We will start building local upcycle plants, first in Europe and expanding rapidly worldwide. But we can't do this alone. To solve the massive incineration of mattresses, we're looking for partners in the circular chain. Partners who believe in a better world, a cleaner world, a world without waste. That starts here and now, not by looking at others, not by waiting for the government to force the mattress industry to take responsibility, but by doing it ourselves, setting the example and changing the world.
Well, when we had the booth 2020 in Jan at the IMM Cologne, which is about furniture industry, wow. We had lots of annoyed competitors at our stand who totally did not understand our message that, come on, we have to do it together. We are looking for partners. We want to share technology. It was mind-blowing for them, but I guess that's the only way to do it. So, nice content, nice video presentation, but actually, what are you doing different in comparison with all the other competitors, which are quite conservative, by the way? So on the left side, as I already stated, you have a more conventional approach to be a lone fighter, to do nice, innovative things, but just keep it for yourself. Most people are secretive. They don't want to share their knowledge and their innovations. And most of them are only distributing, producing products, and then they totally don't care at all what will happen at the end of the life cycle. So the future way to do it, the future approach is to looking for partners who are willing, who are committed to have the same, to find alternative solution within an industry to do better things. You need to be more transparent instead of secretive, to share technology, to express, hey, these are potential suppliers which also fit to your methodology or mindset. You need to take care to close the loop. So that means you need to be committed, not just only by distributing, producing some products, but you need to understand how to close the loop after the first life cycle of a product itself. So it's very important, product-wise, to engineer, to develop products, and in this case, of course, it's a mattress, to be modular, to use monomaterial, because when you glue together, stitch together different components, it's nearly impossible to separate them after the end of the life cycle. You should not use glue, because this is the troubleshooter in the story. And at the end, if you do it like this, you could refurbish the product, even the mattress, by just exchanging the fabric or the comfort layer instead of everything. And by doing so, you could be circular as well. Just very brief, very short, circularity, what does this mean? You have the linear economy, lots of products, I would even say most of the products are produced like this. You have the recycling economy here, in the middle. That means even upcycling belongs to the recycling economy, and you can recycle something one time and at the end, it still end up into landfill or in an incinerator. The true hero here is circularity, to keep the quality level of the material itself, to be able to reuse and use it over again and again. Our mattress on the right side, you see an image of it, is not just only circular, but it also includes an NFC chip in the label. And when you scan it with your smartphone, NFC stands for near field communication. And I know that in Germany, most of people love paying with money, but in Holland, it's pretty common just to use your smartphone. And believe me, also in Germany, you will do it in a few years. So this technology helps us to be very transparent, to express, to show all materials which has been used and all suppliers where they are situated, and to commit by doing so that all materials which are inside of this product are truly circular. We don't know if this is the way which we will use in the nearby future within all products, but we just start doing hopefully good things to express that we need to change the way of working, or the way how we communicate to each other. But this is mostly from our side, from the company. It's about the product, but how about the end consumer? Make the problem visible, because as long as you do not know that there's a problem, you do not have the possibility to choose an alternative solution. So that's why we started this year for our mattress with an awareness campaign. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it works. I hope you liked our awareness campaign. Looks, to my opinion, beautiful, and it helps to educate the end consumer that there might be another choice. Few weeks ago, it was the 22nd of September, we've been pleased by a newspaper in Holland that we even have been part of a crossword puzzle with the question, a Dutch manufacturer from Deventer who's producing fully circular mattresses. It was Auping, of course. Very great, love it. So, a short wrap up. I showed you lots of content, informations about materials, the way of thinking, doing together, and as a short wrap up, I would like to express you what is important. What is my message? Stop waiting. Not just only theory, we all know it. Come on, it's time to act. Do it. Dare to pioneer. we don't know for sure if this is the right thing, but we have the possibility to change over the time, to understand, to learn if this is the right way to do or not. Create partnerships instead of only doing it by yourself. I think that was the big bang also on the fair. Why we are doing it so different in comparison with all the other competitors. You need to do it together instead of individually. Create modular products instead of materials or using materials you cannot disconnect at the end of the life cycle. And include the return loop. Circular sounds nice, but it's also about we as company, we need to take care, we need to think about the return loop. So look for partners who can help you here, who are perfect in doing these things. This is it from my side. So I'm looking to my colleague who is taking over. He would like to express how cool it is to be part of the B-Corp movement. Thank you, guys.
Hello again. Sorry for earlier, and thank you for Inga for taking over. I think that was the old school downcycling of my brain. So it was just an example to show you how we do this. Now, what Inga explained is our strategy. All the things we're doing, we've been on this path for a long time. It comes natural to us to make a difference and do it different. But what we also see now is that, and I'll try to do this as short as possible, I know we run out of time, we also see a lot of greenwashing. And we feel that even though we're doing a lot, we need somebody else to verify that what we're actually doing and what we're saying is also true. And we were looking for what is the highest standard within a CSR sustainable world? What is the highest standard you can go for? We looked at many different certifications and we found that B-Corp is the one that matches us. B-Corp does not only look at good products. That's where we started also with Cradle to Cradle 10 years ago. B-Corp look at good companies. So how do companies benefit the world? We as companies, we take away from society, but we need to give back. And B-Corp is all about being a good company and showing it to the world. The B-Corp certification is quite intensive. You have to answer a lot of questions in the B-Corp assessment tool, which is free. You can go into it, test it out for yourself, see how your company scores. You need to go above 80 points. An average company scores around 50. You can go to 200 points. We scored 86, so we still have a long way to go, but we know what we want to do and we know what we want to change. There's a lot of transparency. It's very open how you score. And B-Corp is very keen on validating what you're saying. So out of the 300 questions that we answered from our business, we had to prove and document more than 280 of those. So that is really a trustworthy, we even have to change the association, the articles of association, so it's embedded in the company's foundation. B-Corp looks at the whole company, so governance, workers, community, environment, and customers. And on each there are several different questions, scores, and guidelines. So what are the B-Corp benefits? It gives you a competitive advantage. We already see this. We attract a lot of talent. When we apply for new positions now, we get a lot of applicants compared to what we did before. Brands, customers, even financing is a lot easier when you have a B-Corp certification because there's a lot of interest in doing beneficial investments. And then a community, so the world around you, how they look at you, how you work with the local communities. And we mean that in the nearest way. So how do we work with the government, the gemeente of Deventer, so how do we work with local companies, etc. So this B-Corp is really beneficial to us. It helps us, guides us, but it also proves to the outside world we can show to journalists, to our customers, what we're doing, what we're saying is actually the truth. So thank you all for listening to our story. This is it. I think we spent 5 minutes too much. I hope that's okay. So thank you all for listening, and yeah, we are open for questions.